So a lot of what we do at Wipeout Crew here in the garden, whether it's up in the mountains or down in the bay or in the oceans, whether we're doing a beach cleanup or we're harvesting, we're planting out here, or even working in our botanical native Hawaiian garden. A lot of what we do is trying to figure out how we can best work with what we have and how we can create really the best environment for everybody. And a lot of that has to do with education. It has to do with looking at your place and looking at where people have come from and where we are now and where we're going. And if there can be some kind of communication there and people can get together and be at the same table and discuss their points of view, their perspective, that's really what the Wipeout Crew is all about. It's about learning and educating ourselves and being best prepared to be of some good and some service to the world.
So difficult to pick up because it's so lightweight. Like, this is just everywhere on our beach. And they're just in the tiniest form possible. There's almost as much styrofoam on the beach as there is plastic, and that's actually really scary. I mean, it probably comes from all over the world, but just so many takeout containers here in Hawaii are styrofoam, all like plate lunch and everything like that, so it just breaks down and ends up right here on the beach.
A large part of what we do also is kind of building this network of compassion and a culture of caring within our school. So we think about the experiences of others, around our island. We do beach cleanups. We work with different chapters of nonprofit groups. We work in the classrooms. We do different kinds of educational work at the Natural Preserve down the street.
I joined Wipeout Crew because I wanted to influence my community. You see all these ads about living a healthy life and all these glorious beaches of Hawaii. You think it's really nice, but if you just take a walk down the coastline or the shore, you won't be able to see the trash that's been collected, all the microplastics and all the wood. And by participating in the Wipeout Crew, it's really, for me, it's been a first step in trying to live a better life. Yeah.
So in the last 5 years, Wipeout Crew has transformed from a beach-oriented surf club into a very service-heavy organization. So a lot of what we deal with primarily is focused on cleaning the beach. In the last few years, we've become a Surfrider chapter. We work with national, international, local, regional groups, trying to work together to build a network of service, a network of people that really care and are trying to find solutions for problems.
You have responsibilities, and it's up to you to make it better or worse. And so, just doing simple things like gardening or, I don't know, just helping little by little, it makes a difference.
What has been really inspirational to see is not only the students that come out, that are committed, they're dedicated, they're spending their Saturday mornings here when they could be elsewhere, they could be surfing, they could be enjoying their weekend. Not only that, but also the community that sees us working and that they get up from their beach mats, and they get up from their beach towels, they get in from the surf, and they help us to pull ropes and nets from the water. They help us to fill our bags with plastic. They grab our sifters and they begin sifting the sand and getting all the little debris out, so it doesn't get washed back into the ocean. Some of these encounters, just these random, beautiful encounters with our community, it has really taught us and really shown us how important it is that we get out and we stay active.
I was at a birthday party and I was talking to this older couple, and I was telling them about Wipeout Crew and how we have our own garden at school and how our club does a lot of beach cleanups and we're really involved with the community. And they were saying, especially with our day and age, we're so connected to technology that we don't really go out into our communities and get involved with a lot of things. And the fact that high school students are planning gardening things and planning beach cleanups and being really involved with helping out in the community, they're saying that's really amazing because their grandchildren and their grandchildren's friends don't do that as often. And I don't know, it was just a cool concept to hear a couple that's like a couple generations older than me are praising me for doing things that should be a normal habit.
You have to make sure that you're always looking at all aspects of your community and how to improve it in order to create a bigger and better and just amazing place.
Whether it's in the garden or on the beach or in a classroom, in a family, in your own neighborhood, there's so much here that Wipeout Crew has done that I think can really be a blueprint for others. And if we're really going to be the change, it starts here. It starts in conversation. It starts in working together. Working on things that we really, as a community, feel that are valuable. And if we need to learn from one another because we don't see it that way, then at least have that conversation. And start talking.